All right, my friends, welcome back. Good morning. Hope all is well. I should have had coffee first, that's for sure, but I'll be all right. Hello, Jeff. How are you? Welcome to this Total OS chat for, I guess today is April Fool's Day. Yeah. Oh, well. I don't have any April Fool's jokes, April Fool's things for today. Anyway, so I am doing this live stream from Ubuntu 20.04. No, as of today, it is not officially released. It's still in beta, or I believe it will be beta for tomorrow, starting tomorrow. Music, once again, is from the YouTube audio library. Free tunes, check it out. So, Jeff, how are you this morning? How's my sound? Okay, music not too loud? I always enjoy looking up some new tunes from the YouTube audio library. Makes the live streams I think a little bit more enjoyable for you guys and more fun for me. Hi, Farron. Hello, Bergura. Good morning. Sounds good. Thank you, sir. So this is just a general chat for this morning. I guess the big Linux news, if you haven't seen, the next Linux Mint for 20, Linux Mint 20 will be only 64-bit. Goodbye 32-bit Linux Mint in the future. Not surprising. So I actually have a couple of ThinkPads that are still 32-bit. I may wind up, selling them or giving them away to a local school system. Because when Linux Mint 20 comes out, probably this summer, Linux Mint schedule, they release when they're ready, not necessarily on a set schedule. So, anyway, yeah. So officially on the Linux Mint blog, Linux Mint 20 is 64-bit officially. I know it's been mentioned before, but now it is official. What's up, Sleepy? How are you? What's new? So the Debian edition will be still 32-bit? Aha. Interesting. Yeah. Sleepy remembers a song from Elton John. Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. Goodbye, 32-bit road. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Anyway, hello, bassist guy. So, GNOME and KDE have come together to create GNOME. Well, aren't they clever? GNOME. Okay, well, I hope it works out. So, I've been catching up a little bit on the news with all this, working at home, but I guess someone's boss did a virtual meeting at home, and she accidentally turned herself into a potato. I guess with the Snapchat filter. So she came on live normally, and then she turned into a potato. If you do a search, she looks like a potato head. That is not an April Fool's joke. Sleepy, I am doing fine, thank you. How are you in Australia? Yes, I know. GNOME on April 1st. Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, those of you who are using the Zoom client, the video conferencing, I guess they have a security problem. They are leaking email addresses, photos, who knows, blood samples, blood tests. I guess they have I don't know, an encryption problem? I don't know. I guess the higher the usage, the more exposure it is to hacks. I'm not really sure. Hello, TGM49. Good morning. So Sleepy wants to buy mechanical keyboards. Click, clack, clickety, clack. Really? Hey, man, you ain't coming to my show with no freaking clickety, clack, man. You see what I'm saying, man? Yeah, man. Anyway. If we have anybody new watching, you have to say hello. That is the law of Total OS today. You must say hello if you are new. If you are new and you don't say hello, I know who you are. I will cancel all future shows because I said so. I love this country honky-tonk music. La 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 la. Sorry, just trying to wake up. Yeah. Good morning, Abdul Sidhu. I hope I say that right. Hello. Welcome to the show. Great to have you here. If you are new, I think you are. Everybody say hello to Abdul. Welcome to this lockdown live, I guess. I don't know what else to call these. It's, yeah, it almost doesn't seem real, does it? Right? Yeah. Anyway. So anybody else testing out Ubuntu 20.04 by chance? You are welcome, Abdul. Come on, people, give it up. Say hello to... I am not going to say a word unless you say hello to Abdul. I'm going to stop right now. You have to say hello to Abdul. Come on. Alright, Sleepy said hello. Good enough. Come on. Give it up for Abdul. Welcome all the newbies here. So a question for those of you who watch this later. Why, for people who use Windows 10, why do you still have to use Windows 10? Fair question, and we'll talk about that maybe in a future Linux A-Team. Hello, Jonathan. Welcome. Good morning. And welcome, Abdul, once again. Abdul, what do you use? You use Windows, Linux, Chromebook, all three? Something else? Good morning, Yugi. You are welcome, Abdul. Yeah, there is a slight delay with this, so... but welcome. It's great to have you here. Yeah, let us know, Abdul, if you are using a form of Linux. So TGM49 says games work better in Windows. They do. Abdul uses Fedora. Just out of curiosity, why did you pick Fedora? I tried it a couple times, Abdul. It really wasn't something for beginners, so I kind of gave it up. Yeah. I stick with Ubuntu base. It's just easier. Yeah. I was thinking about trying Zoom, but now I'm not so sure. Basis Guy says, I was driving behind the moving truck the other day and I thought about you as I was reading their slogan, Goodfellas Moving Company, move with the best and forget about it. Oh, I love it. Hey, forget about it. You have to get Goodfellas moving, okay? Free caddy trunks. Oh. Abdul says Fedora is super stable. And works fine with you very nice. Okay, cool. Jesper is the smartest one in the house. Well, besides me, of course. Ubuntu Mate rocks. Isn't that right, duh? Well, duh. Yes, it does, my friend. Welcome. I'm going to be actually downloading Ubuntu Mate 20.04 this week. And I'm going to install it. Because I want to. So yeah, I am digging regular Ubuntu. There is one bug I noticed where the let me transition. I know this window has a lot going on here. One thing I noticed about Ubuntu 20.0, sometimes my windows will freeze, like the open apps, open windows sometimes will freeze. But other than that, Windows 20.04 seems to be stable, so can't complain. But OBS seems to work. I know there's OBS 25. I don't know. I'm going to have to update that through the Snap channel. So, but yeah, this I am digging this. Seems to work okay. So. Yep, Linux Mint will be 64-bit eventually. It makes sense. Less work to maintain, more resources to be used on just 64-bit systems. It's not surprising. Like I said, both of my ThinkPads are 32-bit. So, like I said, I may just sell these locally, just give them to a local school system and go shopping again. So, yeah. Jesper is excited for 20.04 rather. Very good. Yeah, GNOME is running smooth. Oh, you have it in a virtual machine? Nice. Awesome. Very good. But yeah, this seems okay. Jeff has a question. Does Ubuntu Mate use less RAM than Ubuntu with no? Absolutely. Yep. I would say on average about 500 megabytes less at startup, maybe more. So GNOME is still rather somewhat heavy. With modern systems, it won't matter. But if you want lighter, you have to go with the Mate desktop for now. There's no question. Yep. Yeah, Abdul, Linux Mint is one of the best out there. My first date with Linux was in 2006 with Ubuntu. I tested somewhat extensively back then. From then, I kind of switched to Linux Mint, went to Zorn, and of course, they're all Ubuntu based, but Linux Mint is absolutely awesome, yes. Like I said, I think it'll be released probably in June. If I had, of course, now with this worldwide pandemic, I'm not really sure. I guess it won't make any difference because if the developers are stuck at home anyway, I guess they can just work from it at home. I don't know, but I'm predicting it will be out in June. Good morning, good afternoon for you, Johan. How are you, sir? Welcome aboard the Total OS train. Reminder that the next Linux A team is scheduled for not this Friday, but next Friday. I don't know the topic yet. If anyone would like to contribute or schedule or not scheduled but contribute or sponsor a Linux A team, let me know. And we'll go from there. I'm thinking about doing another marathon show, like 5-6 hours. Kind of like a watch party. I've done 2 of those before. And there's been some interest about that, doing it again. It's not something I do all the time, obviously, because I'd be burned out. But if we can get enough sponsors or enough contributors, I will do an all-night show. Or all-day show. Something like that. So gnome.org is real, huh? It's a hilarious website. Well, I'll check it out later. Werner, good afternoon. How are you? How are things? You were in Germany, right? How are things in Germany? Yeah, it has a dark theme, right? You know, one thing about doing these live shows is sitting here on the carpet, I can do my morning stretches. You know, I used to be able to do almost a full split years ago. Cannot do it today. And after today, Gnome will be no more. Very good. These are the music tracks, if anyone is interested, from the YouTube audio library. Be nice if it did turn out to be real, yeah. Who knows? Maybe someone will take that and run with it. Ah, South Africa, we're in a very good. What's the situation there in South Africa, my friend? Lockdown, a lot of craziness going on. Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah. I think our friend Stephanie locked down in Germany. I think she's going a little bit bonkers. Yeah. Anyway. How does one pronounce Gnome? K-Gnome, Kanome, Konami? Konami. That is the question of the day. Hello, Michael. Oh, he needs a 32-bit Linux. You can still get them now. The 32-bit editions will be supported through 2022, I believe. So you're okay. That's what I use. I use Linux Mint Cinnamon in my 32-bit in my ThinkPad, so you're okay for now. But if you want Linux Mint 20 and 32-bit, sorry, Metal Lord, welcome. Yeah, I knew it was coming. Yeah, both of my ThinkPads are 32-bit, so like I said, I may eventually just give them away or sell them. Hello, Daniel. You can still get an ELK 16-bit Linux. Interesting. Werner says, yo, wake up, pal. It's Genome. Hey, did you see what I'm saying, man? From Jamaica. There's an old joke, old Jamaican joke. Well, mate is pronounced mate. Yes. Yeah. Personally, I don't care what you call it, but officially it's pronounced mate. I guess it's a tea or some kind of a herbal drink. Something like that. Hello, Kenny. Yes, Peppermint for now is still 32-bit. I know they are looking for a lead developer. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but yes, Peppermint is still 32-bit. I believe Makulu Linux is 32-bit. Trying to think what else that is. Is Debian still 32-bit available? It is. Okay, will be 32-bit for years. Okay. Yeah. Mate is a traditional South American caffeine-rich infused drink. All right. Now here I am. We are in Ohio, and it's raining. So it's one thing to be on on quarantine or semi-lockdown, and then to add insult to injury, if I want to go for a walk or cut the grass, which I can, it's raining. So it's like a double, like a double whammy. And that's what is more, it makes it more depressing, I guess. I don't know. So the Debian team has no plans to drop 32-bit. Okay. What's up with good support for Intel Open? I have some problems with that on my ThinkPad 410. Really? That's the first I've heard of it. I don't know. TGM is in Ohio also. Very good. Yeah, kind of a dreary morning. So I may have to try Zoom during these live and accidentally turn myself into a potato. Just for the fun of it. Well, the corona thing is probably going to be around for a while, Johan, from what I understand. Yeah. Queensland, Australia going into full lockdown? Whoa. Yeah, total potato head. Yes, I will do a Zoom chat with some filters and total potato head today. Yes. Actually, last week I had curly fries from the local Arby's restaurant. Oh man, those are so good. Those, those curly seasoned fries that they make, they're really good. Do 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 do. I like the song. Do 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 do. I like cheery songs, don't you? I like cheery songs. Do 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 do. Yes, the Total Cannoli Show today, right? Do 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 do. I should tell Alexa to wake me up to this song, right? A little typo, yeah. Will be supported until 2013. Well, that's too bad for Peppermint. Oh, well. Looks like somebody else did not have their coffee either, did they? Yeah. Do 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 do. Be careful. Yep. Yep. This is most people will recover, but it will take time. I wish our friend Stephanie was available to do another concert for us to make us feel, happy. So Anyway, but it is what it is. Yes, you have not had your coffee. No, I have a bottle of water. So I have Kroger's purified drinking water is what I have. Right? Yeah. No coffee, no breakfast this morning. Anyway. Hello, Rahad Krishna. Welcome. You don't have to post it twice. We got it. If anybody else new is watching, again, please do say hello. That's what we're here for. Well, thank you, Meadow Lord. I guess the one good thing about this quarantine is people are home, and you know, it's one of those things where I think sometimes we get so caught up in the world that we forget what's really important. You know, sometimes I think we take things for granted. So you know, maybe something good will come out of all this. Yeah. It's gonna take time. There's no question. Hello, Jimmy. Is your last name Silveroli? Boy, that sounds Italian. Welcome aboard, Jimmy. We are staying safe, yes. Absolutely. I will be downloading Ubuntu Mate 20.04 probably sometime this week, Jesper, yeah. I did not see the news about the Chinese worker rubbing his face and shoes all over medical supplies that were meant for foreigners. Well, I guess you gotta have goofballs no matter what. It's that is never going to change. So yeah. I said it. I said it correctly. Jimmy Silverole. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Hey, we got Jimmy from New York. I don't know where he's from. Welcome, Jimmy. I think you are new to the chat, are you, sir? Everybody say hello to Jimmy Silverole. One of these days, I'll have to do the Italian show. Only Italians will be invited. I know, Johan, I know. Welcome, Jimmy. And what Linux do you use? Holy cow, Jimmy's really from New York. How did I know that? I'm telling you, man, all the smart fronts come from New York. Excuse me. Thank you, Michael, for the super chat. The Starbucks deliver hot coffee. Well, Michael, they do not, but after I'm done, I'm going to get some hot coffee through the drive-thru with your super chat. So thank you very much. Have a yes, I think I will. Man, I miss going to Tim Hortons. I love their Oreo stuffed donuts. Oh, man. Ugh. Spaghetti toss. Yes. Two weeks ago, there was like a run on spaghetti. I walked into Walmart. I said, "What's this freaking problem?" Jimmy. Mardi Gras beads being made in China and the large outbreak. I did not know that either. Wow. I know China has their quality control problems. Okay, we're going to put this gentleman in timeout here. Okay. But yeah, the we can get coffee, but it's strictly carry out or drive through McDonald's or Tim Hortons or wherever else. So it's that's what I miss the most. But see, the thing with having a cup of coffee, you want to sit down. You know, maybe a friend walks in the establishment, you talk to them, you catch up. Having a coffee through the drive-through, it doesn't have the same effect. Now, Jimmy being Italian, you know, yeah, there's life and you work and you pay the bills, but if you cannot sit down with someone and have a cup of coffee over a chat, right, Jimmy, it's just not worth it. Right? Jimmy understands being Italian, so yeah. How many computers and which distros, Toss? The question. Well, two of my ThinkPads have Linux Mint. Linux Mint Mate and Linux Mint Cinnamon. This that I'm running now, this is dual booting. Windows 10. It's on two separate drives. Windows 10 and Ubuntu 20.04 on the SSD. What I did with this, I disconnected the CD burner, which I don't use. I used the cables from the CD burner to hook up to the SSD. I bought a couple of SSDs off of Amazon, just 120, was it 128 gigs, something like that. They were like 25, 30 bucks. I bought two of those. But that's on this one. On the main rig, of course, Ubuntu Mate. Yeah, so Jimmy agrees. Yeah, it's an Italian thing. It's well, it's probably not just an Italian thing, Jimmy, but you know, maybe Italians maybe appreciate it more. Maybe. I know it's a New York thing. I used to live in Brooklyn. Yeah, near Jimmy, you may have heard of Prospect Park, but I grew up close to the park. That's somewhat of a famous drive-through park. So you and your wife are working from home, so you're having coffee together. Well, say hello to the missus from us. Oh wow, you are running Ubuntu 20.04. Awesome. Nice. And you like it. I have to give Canonical, the company behind Ubuntu. Look, they started in 2004. I started with Ubuntu 2006, and I even knew back then in 06 that this thing with Ubuntu Linux, this has potential, and I was right. So you had the day off, but have to work Saturday. Got it, Johan. Okay. But yeah, I give Ubuntu credit. Where would we be without Ubuntu and or Ubuntu based? Right? So I give the team credit. It really is, when you think about it, all things considered. I think Ubuntu is the king of the king of Linux, or the king of the Linux distributions. Oh yeah, Sleepy. I did check it out this morning briefly. Mark Shuttleworth, our friend Rocco, spoke with Mark Shuttleworth, of course, the CEO, the man who created Ubuntu. But where would we be without Ubuntu? Right? Think about it. You know, where would we be without Ubuntu, what I'm running now? Absolutely. You jumped around from distro to distro, but have been enjoying it. I used to do that. I used to distro hop. I did it for about 10 years, Jimmy, from 06 to 2006, or sorry, 06 to 2016. And yeah, I finally had to stop. It didn't make sense jumping from bugs to bugs to bugs to bugs. It just got tiring. I'm glad I did it, so I learned about different systems, whether it's Debian based, Ubuntu based, Arch, RPM. I think I did one BSD or LCD or LSD or whatever it's called, something like that. You like Debian a lot too. Yeah, I messed with Debian for a while, super fast. I would download just the base system, then add to it. It's not something for beginners, but I enjoyed it, so yeah. But yeah, Ubuntu runs the Linux world, I guess. Exactly, Sleepy. Without Ubuntu, there wouldn't be so many other derivatives standing on the shoulders of giants. If you look at DistroHop, not DistroHop, DistroWatch, or DistroHop, you know, no, but DistroWatch, if you look at the 100 OSs listed there, how many are based off Ubuntu? It's more than one. So Jesper says, you have to stop distro hopping because it always ends up me going back to Ubuntu Mate. You know what, Jimmy? Have you had this problem? Nobody listens to us New Yorkers. We try to tell these guys to get their head on straight, but they tried their Arch, they tried their BSD, LSD, PPP, you know, but you got to go back to Ubuntu Mate. Show some respect. Anyway, but yeah. So next time Rocco has his Saturday night show on Zoom, we'll have to tell him to be careful. Zoom is being hacked. Yeah. I'm not sure what is up with that, but yeah. It leaked passwords. Oh, is that all? I thought it was something important. Bada boom. So Michael Lindorf, how are things with you? I know it's been a while since we've had a private chat. I'll have to do that again one of these weekends. Yeah, I did see the news. I caught it about Zoom, and they're having, I guess, encryption problems, from what I understand. So yeah, Werner likes Ubuntu proper. Well, Ubuntu is, from what I understand, don't know. Well, I know in Germany it's popular. I guess also in South Africa. I don't know. Where I live here, this is not a high-tech town. to say the least. So if I mention Linux or Chromebooks to someone, they'll look at me like, what is that? They sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger. What is the Ubuntu? Anyway. I'm going to have to search for all of the search the web for all the bosses doing home meetings for the first time and not used to their technology. I'm going to see how many of those bosses turned themselves into potato heads or something else. There was an Italian priest out of Italy doing his mass online, I guess for the first time. I guess it was on Facebook or something, and he accidentally turned the filters on. He turned on the special effects. So he looked. So you have this Italian priest look like a clown. It was snowing. He had flowers. I guess it's all in good fun, right? You know. And what about that Italian mayor? He got wind of graduating college students, or students who wanted to have graduation parties. And he said, if I catch you, I'm going to send over the police with flamethrowers. And he said it with a straight face. So look out. Yep, Ubuntu Budgie looks nice too. I think I looked at it once or twice. It's very nice. Of course, Serge. The best Linux families keep 32-bit libraries and ISOs like Gentoo and Slackware. Well, of course. Duh. Hello, Serge. Welcome. I gotta hand it off to Gentoo. I gotta give the team, everybody involved, Gentoo credit, because Chromebooks are based a modified version of the Linux kernel, which is based off of Gentoo, and hey, I like my Chromebook. 10 out of 10 for the mayor. Yes, exactly. I don't know what's scarier, the fact that he said it or he said it with a straight face. I mean, I looked at the video, I'm like, this guy is not bleeping around. Then there was another Italian mayor. He said, why are you having hairdressers come to your house doing your hair, ladies? Where are you going? That was a hoot. Jesper says, was I born in the U.S.? Yeah, I was born in Brooklyn, New York. Jesper. Yeah. It was funny when I first moved to Ohio. I started high school here. I was just a kid. And people would walk up to me and say, where are you from? You talk funny. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't talk funny. You talk funny. I don't talk funny. Anyway, that was years ago, so. Poindexter is in the house. Welcome. How are you? So needless to say, when I first moved to Ohio, I made a lot of friends because I was unique. I was the kid from New York. There was a hit song, I have to think now. I think it was by the Manhattan Transfer. Yeah, I think the band was called the Manhattan Transfer, and they had a hit song in the 80s. The boy from New York City, ooh ah, cool, cool kitty. Talking about the boy from New York City, but he's kind of tall. I think that's how the song goes, so that's me. Hello, Station 67, or Ghosty 67. Welcome. I have not been to New Jersey. Yeah, I heard it's a nice place. They got terrific pizza there. Yeah, see what I'm saying? I used to I used to work with a young kid in Florida years ago, and when he didn't agree with his boss or had an argument, he would walk up to me and he would say, "Yeah, I just had an argument with Tony Toughnut." I'll never forget that. He cracked me up. It's a great name, Tony Toughnut. Oh well. Lockdown rules meant hairdressers have 30 minutes and need to keep 2 meters away. I guess they got really long arms. Station 67. You remember the Manhattan Transfer. Very good. Yeah. Ooh, cool, cool kitty. I do have Italian relatives. Yes, I do, Jesper. Yes, I got Italian relatives here, in Canada, New York, Italy. Yep, that's what my friend used to say in Florida, Tony Toughnut. That sounds like a gamer's name tag on Halo. Is there an Ohio accent? Not that I'm aware of. Oh, if there is, I don't know what it would be, but I don't think so. Not as pronounced as New York. Or up in Boston. You know, in Boston. Yay. Michael says you just drop your hair off at the hairdresser, pick it up later. Well, I guess if you have fake hair, I guess that'll work. Yeah. That would be safer. There's no question. Oh man. You know, I should wear gloves when I go, grocery shopping or Walmart. I don't, I will spray myself or grab the wipes, wipe down the shopping cart in my hands. I guess that's enough, But Jimmy knows this. See, like if I see friends and family, I need to hug. I need to grab them, hug them, maybe give a kiss, Jimmy knows what I'm talking about. And it's so hard not to do that because Italians talk with their hands. And if you can't talk with your hands, it's like you're mute. You can't say anything. Yeah. Well, the grocery workers, they should be wearing some kind of PPE if they are not. Yeah. Plexiglass. Glass. Okay. That'll work too. Or plexigas. No, but... Yep. Drop off stuff at mom's, drop it off in the garage. Yeah. Yep. It's hard. I mean, it's hard for everybody. We will get through this. It will take time. But, places that are on total lockdown, like in Italy, man, I cannot imagine that. It would drive me nuts. I suppose this is a perfect opportunity for someone who's stuck at home to try something new with Linux, or if they've never tried Linux before. But 7 days a week? I don't know about that. They've been saying that if you pump your own gas, you grab the handle, you should be washing your hands or wiping your hands after you pump your own gas. I guess that makes sense. Yep, Jesper, you have to, yep, you make sure you use your smart toilet smartly. Yep, exactly, Michael. I heard there might be a condom shortage. No joke. I guess the factory overseas, they laid off temporary, furloughed their workers, and yeah, I never really thought about it, but yeah. Commodore fan says gas would go as low as 99 cents a gallon, just like it was in the 90s when I was in college. That'd be great. Filled up and nowhere to go. Surely the gasoline will kill the virus. Just douse your hands in that when you're done. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, wash your hands with gasoline, relax, have a cigarette, have a beer. Oh, man. €1.45 per liter in the Netherlands. That's pretty good price. Yeah, baby boom after the war. I would not be surprised, Michael. Yeah. There is some talk about warmer weather might help kill the virus. I know they said UV rays will do it too. Yep, have a Corona beer. Why not? Don't try that at home, yeah. I made a bottle of spray bottle. I took a spray bottle of water and some bleach. There's my disinfectant. You woke up and it's 48 degrees in South Carolina. Yep, it's about 40-ish here too, but it's raining, so it makes it a little bit more depressing. We had 70 degrees this past Sunday. I cut the grass. It felt great. It is humbling. Yep. Something so tiny can lay the world low. Yeah, absolutely. We are all interconnected, aren't we? No matter where we are or what we do. I'll tell you a joke. Those of you who are new here, or maybe have not heard of the joke. A guy walks into a bank. Wearing a gas mask. Everybody in the bank freak out. The guy says, "Relax, I'm just here to rob the bank." But boom. Well, what's been proven is direct UV rays will kill the thing. Yeah. 67 likes the joke. Yeah. I thought it was clever. There was another joke. There's been a... You like that one? We are all out of toilet paper, so I've been using lettuce leaves to wipe myself. It's just the tip of the iceberg. A lot of, iceberg lettuce. Yeah, okay. That's right. When the police stop you, they say, "Show me your washed hands." Really? All right, Commodore's fan, take the phone call from the boss and then tell him to get off. Yep. There was a meme on Facebook that you have these two ETs in space looking down at Earth. One of the ETs says, "Why did all the Earthlings die?" His partner says, "Well, they bought so much toilet paper they wiped themselves out." La da dee, la da dee, la da dee, la da da. Yep, blind man walks into a bar, a table, a chair. I know, yeah. See, with all of us stuck in our homes, going bonkers, we are all going to be suffering from a condition. Not attention deficit disorder, but the opposite. We will all be suffering from attention surplus syndrome. So all of us will be suffering from ASS. La da 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 do 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 do. So we are all becoming, yeah, attention surplus syndrome. Yeah. That's right. Panic buying of alcohol. Yes. Alcohol's good. I got a reminder to fill out the census. Here in the States, it's every 10 years, and I'm like, shouldn't they wait with all this going on? Right? Just a thought. Yep, instead of food, it's cheap jokes now. Hey, what do you want for free, okay? You want better jokes, go pay for a freaking show, okay? So, Jimmy, you're near, did you say from Niagara Falls near there? So, with this thing going on, that's normally a high tourist destination. Is it empty? Probably is. Yes, everyone at home getting drunk while working from home. Yes. I guess there were some slick workers when they would jump on Zoom for their work meetings. They would just have pictures of themselves there, pretending to be on the meeting. Pretty smart. think they are focusing on census so much to get the numbers early before. Yeah, it just right now it just doesn't make sense. I would wait till the end of the year, Michael. Not to, sound dark or funny, but I would do it at the end of the year. I mean, I'm going to do it because they want it now, but it just, to me right now, it just doesn't make sense. But whatever. Not too many people around at the moment. Yeah, I kind of figured that. I think for the first time, Disney World and Disneyland shut down completely. Yeah, I figured it's normally packed there, yeah. Will census takers be paid hazard pay? I don't know. I know there's been talk of food workers, Amazon workers. Although with the census, I believe probably all of it can be done online. I would imagine. I don't know. It's a weird situation to say the least. So yeah. All right, let's give this a 10-minute warning countdown, then we'll wrap it up for this morning so I can go have my breakfast. Once again, if there's anybody new watching will want to say hello, please do. What is the fine for, Johan? 400 euros? What's it for? Stay safe, 67. You too. Hopefully we'll get back to normal somewhat sometime maybe this summer. Holy cow. $11,000 or 6 months jail for leaving home without a reasonable excuse in Australia. Wow, okay. Oh, the fine there for more than 3 people together at once to 400 euros. Okay. Yeah, it's they're not messing around in Italy either, so it's that's really the only weapon we have right now is to stay apart. They're now tracking dogs for corona. Can pets get corona? In New South Wales, okay. I was thinking, with all this going on, maybe now's the best time to go shopping for a newer car. I won't, but just a thought. Right? Who's thinking about cars in this time, right? Um, just a thought. Leviticus says your wife likes the social distancing, except the part except the part where she can't get close to hit you. Okay. Bada boom. You take care, Jesper. Yes, we are being extra careful here. It's tough. It's tough, but €400 for each person. All right. Well, that'll grab some attention, right? Here we had the Ohio election, the Ohio primary postponed. The final day to mail in ballots is April 28th. And then we'll know something about a week later. And I have a friend running for state office, and it's the waiting is the hardest part, like the Tom Petty song says. Yep. Check on the elderly, yes. There are, yeah. Social distancing phrase will become the new blow-off line in the bars after this is all over. Somebody posted a bunch of social distancing jokes online or on Facebook. I'll have to mention those next time. But yeah. One of my favorite corny pickup lines, it's not social distancing, but one of the lines was, my parents told me to follow my dreams. Can I have your phone number? But a bump bump. I like it, so. Yep, school exams have been canceled. School's been canceled. But my son's doing work from home, schoolwork at home, so yeah. I know Apple said they will delay the launch of their next iPhone because it's built in China. All right, 5-minute last call here. 5 minutes. Anything else? Comments, suggestions? New people came on late. Would like to say something? Please do. We'll wrap it up for today. Don't think I'll be on tomorrow or Friday, until Friday night. Maybe Friday night. We'll see. Yes, April Fool's joke. Yeah. Teacher says, glue your homework to your window so we can check it. Very, very good. Yeah. It's wild there in China, Michael. Yeah. Oh, Jimmy, you work for a school district. You just wait till teachers email you with any tech support. Haha. Yeah. I did see something posted. DT posted a April Fool's joke Windows tube. Yeah. So in New York, all the schools are shut down, Jimmy, right? For the rest of this, what? There was only what, two months of school left, right? Okay, yeah. All right, Michael. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the super chat. We'll have to catch up on a private chat one of these weekends. April 15th. School shut down till April 15th. Oh, okay. I have a feeling it probably longer than that, but yeah. Yeah. The kids are getting homeschooled over the internet in Denmark. Very good. You too, Sleepy. Be safe. And I might be on Friday night. Not a Linux 8 team. That's next week, but we'll see. Just make sure you click that notification bell so you know when I jump on again. But maybe Friday evening. So. Yeah, I think so too, Jimmy. I think I will not be surprised if the rest of the school year or the school semester is done with. You know, especially since there was just a couple months left anyway. So what's the point? If I had to guess. Be careful, Point Dex. I'm gonna put you in the caddy trunk next time, man. Okay? I should do the heads of the 5 Ubuntu families next time. You know, like in The Godfather, the heads of the 5 families. We have the heads of the 5 Ubuntu families. Show some respect. Well, that's all I have for today, my friends. Thank you for stopping by. All the new people. It was great having you on. Jimmy, you're welcome anytime, of course, to stop in and say hello. Keep in touch. And I will maybe catch you guys maybe Friday evening, maybe around 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Or as we say, 10 p.m. New York time, right? Well, that's all I have for this one. Be safe. I'll catch you on the next one. Arrivederci.